Und damit Moshi und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Is Memories of Celceta. Und meine Kamera ist gerade so ein bisschen wieder am Party hard machen. Wir machen weiter mit diesem wunderschönen Spiel. Wir sind in Kasnan. Frontier City of Kasnan. Wo wir auch hin sollten, weil Bericht und so. Ich denke mal, wir sollten berichten jetzt über das Übel und über die Dinge, die wir erfahren haben. Unter anderem die beiden Charaktere, die wir getroffen haben. Und ich habe auf Top ein bisschen was gemacht. Und zwar habe ich jetzt alle Fähigkeiten auf Maximum gelevelt von Adol. Wobei, nee, das haben wir glaube ich noch so gesehen, ne? Aber von Doran haben wir auch noch ein bisschen was gelevelt. Also der ist jetzt auch langsam, deswegen war ich auch gerade auf Doran. Nicht wundern also. Und da kommt wieder die Pornomusik, die Dandy-Musik. Ich finde, die Musik ist so dandy in dieser Stadt. Was machen die ganzen Soldaten hier? City seems a bit livelier than before, don't you think? There are a whole lot more soldiers now too. They're all in your head. It does seem that way. Leo was called back here too. Seems like something's going on. Whatever, let's go see the Governor General and figure out what's what. We need to give her our report after all, and while we're there, we should try to figure out what all the hubbubs about. Hubbubs. Was sind denn Hubbubs? Was machen all die Huba-Bubas hier? Hubbubs. Schön. Die Frau hat aber ein schönes Dekolleté. Das hat man so bis jetzt noch gar nicht gesehen. It seems you've been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. I had expected great things from you, and you still managed to exceed those expectations. I was right to leave this in your hands. Please accept this as a reward for your efforts thus far. I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it is proving a challenge from them. I will be eagerly awaiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report at all? Tell her about the river, tell her about Barmy and Geddes. The magician and the beast tamer you encountered. At the very least, I have not given permission for any such individuals to explore the Great Forest. They both seem pretty tough. Kinda worries me, you know? Two such individuals appearing in the Great Forest is a great matter of concern. I fear it may not be a coincidence. Until recently, I may have suspected them to be spies from Hispania, as our forces had been in conflict with them. However, we can discount that now Hispania no longer has the willpower nor ability to pose such a threat. Nothing new then. We've still got no leads on how to cross the river either, and we don't have any idea what's over there, aside from knowing that it's called the Primeval Lands. You mentioned a number of ruins you found with the Great Forest, no? Perhaps you'll be able to find some ancient records that might point you in the right direction. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep looking. I gotta say, through it really feels like our investigation hits a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, perhaps it would be wise to take this opportunity to stop and reflect. Might I suggest you rest here in Kasnan for a while? I will be sending the Room Army into the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of interest to you, I will be certain to inform you as soon as possible. The Room Army? Now that you mention it, there did seem to be more soldiers around Kazan than usual. Until recently, our forces have been in a stalemate with an Artgenossen army on the southern African front. However, in recent years, their dragon knights have been rapidly gaining strength. I hear they've created a new kind of warship, capital of incredible speed. So, in an effort to keep the Artgenossen at bay, Rome has elected and deployed additional forces to the continent's western regions. I see. Feels strange to think of all these things changing in the world, while we're out fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, these forces were sent here without my input and feel unneeded. You two are far more valuable. At any rate, I'm afraid I have meeting to attend to, but if you require anything, do feel free and let me know. Gotcha, thanks a bunch. Are you, by any chance, at all Christian? Who are you? Oh, please excuse my lack of manners. You just a bit infamous around here, you see? I'm most delighted for this opportunity.
My name is Gruda. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I have heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo. Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you of late. While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Are you with the Roman army? Heh, I'm afraid so. I'm in charge and unifying the Celcetian army and Roman army as Governor General Griselda's side. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor Generals waiting any longer. Looks like the rooms are finally sending some half-descended soldiers over there. Given the riffraff we've had so far, it's about damn time. Looks like we're a bit too late to get much of anything else done today.
Alright.
How about we just go to the inn and have something to eat for now? We can plan our next move from there. Alright, now, our biggest problem is how to get across the river. It'd help if you knew whatever or not you made it across before you lost your memories. If so, then we could try duplicating whatever it is you did. Is there anything you've remembered so far that might give us something to go on? Select the most relevant memory. Sacred Beast würde ich sagen. Alter, hier fehlen noch echt viele. Day of Departure, Small Adventure, The River at Dusk, Hidden Room. Filled with wondrous things, Night and Saturday. Nee. River at Dusk ist es nicht. Hä? Der Harpienspieler? Ach, der Turm. Ja, das könnte uns natürlich was bringen. Of course, the tower. We haven't seen any towers at all so far. Can't say for sure whether or not it's the primal lands, but it certainly doesn't seem to be over here. At all. How this sound? Tomorrow let's go our separate ways and see what we can find out. What are you planning? Like Griselda said, when you're stuck, the best thing to do is to go back to the drawing board, so I thought I'd go try gathering some information. That is my job after all. I start out by checking all my usual sources. I might learn something we could use. How about you, any ideas? I gather information too. I'll drink to that. See if you can beat me at my own game, as it were. Things have changed in Kaznan since we first started working on the map, so there are bound to be some leads. But for now, it's time to go get us some sleep. We need to be well rested for the hunt. Das sollten wir tatsächlich sein. Gut ausgerüstet für die Jagd. Gut gewappnet für die Jagd. Und gut erholt vor allen Dingen. Hey, you seem pretty awake and alert. That's good. I guess this is a goodbye for now, then. We'll meet again up later and to see what we've got. First things first. I'll be heading off to see an old friend. An old friend? Yeah, an old friend in the same trade. We don't exactly mix that, but I can't really afford to be picky right now. This could take all day, as I'll be heading out of the city. If you hard up for ideas, how about doing something of a quest in quest board? You're kind of a hero to the people here, so I'm sure they'd be pretty happy. And if you're doing nice things for the locals, then info will flow easier than pouring wine out of a bottle. Oops, I've stretched this out way too long. It is. See you again tonight. Take care. Okay. Durin geht jetzt erstmal seine eigenen Wege, wie es aussieht. Oh, are you alone today? Do you want to join me for a drink, my treat? Würde ich gerne, gäbe nicht. Okay, Challenge. Even and Lyle und Miners Wanted. Depends on results. Down at the mine we are busy head miner. Okay. There appear to be 2 new quests on the quest board. Both are marked as urgent. Perhaps it would be best to complete them before the end of the day. Okay. Dann suchen wir mal die... Ah, hier haben wir zum Beispiel die beiden.
Oh, Adol! Did you have look at the board?
I did.
Of course you did. So, means you're up for our challenge? I sure hope so.
I accept your challenge.
Yay! There we go! Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to show us how skilled a treasure hunter you are. You're working on the map of a great forest, right? So we thought you must be an expert at treasure hunting too. That's why we've hidden treasures all around town, and we want you to find them. You're gonna be looking for lots of gold or super expensive little rocks they make gold stuff out of. If you find them, you can keep them as your reward. We've hidden 5 of them in total. Come let us know when you find all 5.
I'll back in no time.
Hey, that's the spirit. Yep, this is what we want to see. Go at all. Wait before you go. If you want any hints? What? What does he need hints for?
The whole point of a treasure hunt is to find treasures with riddles or clues to guide you.
It's not much of a treasure hunt if he just looking around blindly. That would be boring.
I guess you're right.
It's decided. If you need a clue, as to where the treasure are hidden, come speak to me. And oh, and if you really can't find one and want to give up, just come and let me know. I have to admit, we've beaten you if you give up, and you don't want to do that now, would you? I think that's all we got for you. Alright, Even. Okay, the constant count on 3. 1, 2, go! Okay. Talk. Hey, you seem to be having trouble? If you really can find defeat. Mit ihm sprechen. Ask for a hint. Hiding place 1. One of them is hidden in a place where adults often drink from big mugs and say ah. Okay. Hiding place 2. One of them hidden in a house in the lower part of town with a different colored roof. Okay. In the cooking area. Hidden near an animal that people can ride around on. It's pretty strong too, and so it's carry luggage for the people, thus making easier. And one of them hidden in the dark, kind of sketchy alley. There's a lot of suspicious looking people there, and find it making easier. And one of them tent across and a circle on it. Actually, I think I've just given you the answer. Oh. Ein Zelt. Mit Circles. Also das ist auf jeden Fall die Alley. Are you on your own today? There's no need to hold back just because it's a lovely day outside. If you got nothing else to do, why not you let me entertain you? Okay, einen haben wir gefunden. Der erste Hinweis war das hier. Big Drinkers. Irgendwo hier. Da ist es. Sehr schön. Nummer 2. Nummer 3 war irgendwas mit einem Move, mit einem unterschiedlichen Move. Da zoome ich ein bisschen raus, damit ich die Dächer besser sehen kann. Das hier vielleicht? Und dann die Cooking Area. Nee, das ist es nicht. Das sind ja auch mehrere Häuser. Und dann gab es hier irgendwo noch einen Karren. So ein Lastentier. Das sieht aus wie ein anderes farbiges Haus. Na, da ist es. Sehr schön. Hey! Hands off my kitchen! Oh, it's you, though. Fruit, it was a thief. Thank you so much for helping Wagner during the incident in the mine. Are you Wagner's daughter? Yes, I'm his daughter, Ada. So, what's bringing you here today? It all explains the treasure hunt game to Ada. Treasure hunt? For Goldo? Oh, you must be playing with my younger brother, even. That explains why he's been sneaking around all day. I am very sorry for the trouble. Ask about the primal lands, ask about the tower. There's a tower in the Great Forest? No, I'm sorry. I've never heard of anything like that. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with Even. You really are a nice person. Feel free to come here and again anytime. And good luck treasure hunting. Direkt wieder eine gecrushed. Okay, jetzt müssen wir noch das Lastentier finden. Es sind nicht die Pickards. Die Pickards können es nicht sein. Hier, Pferde. Ja, smooth. Pull its mane, give it a flower, give it a leaf.
The Malflower. Ooh. Malflower. Cool. Okay. Und jetzt noch das Zelt. Das Zelt. Was ist denn hier ein Zelt? Zelte vielleicht? Aber da kommen wir nicht rein. Ah, da. You there! What do you think you're doing? I was looking for Goldor. Goldor, you say? Really? In this place like this? You're definitely suspicious. I think I'm going to have to ask you to come with me and explain what you're really up to. Oh dear. What seems to be the problem? My. If this isn't at all Christian, is something the matter? So, you decided to accept the request from those children and play with them. How delightful. As you heard, there's nothing suspicious about this young man. In fact, the only problem here seems to be a guard permitted a child to trespass in this area while on duty. So unless you want me to report your error, I suggest you return to your post immediately. Yes, sir! Thank you. Oh, it was nothing. If anything, we owe you an apology for the inconvenience. Through, I can't help notice that your usual companion is not with you today. Where could he be, I wonder? Something the matter? Oh no. I just heard that the two of you are inseparable of late, so I was merely a bit surprised. Please, pass my regrets to your partner when next you see him. Is something the matter? Ask about the primeval lands. Primeval lands, you say? I do recall hearing that the residents of a great forest reefer on the other side of a river as such. Governor General Griselda has filled me in on your exploits, so I'm eager to learn more about it myself. I'm actually a little surprised you would ask me such a thing, in fact. The Rome army is only just beginning its expedition into the Great Forest. You have much more to tell me than I to you. Sir, preparations for training are complete. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Very well. I will be along shortly. I do apologize at all, but I'm afraid I have work to attend to. I hope through that we will have the chance to speak again in the near future. Der ist seltsam. Der ist sehr seltsam, der Typ. So. Die Treasure Hunt haben wir erledigt.
Oh, looks like you found them all! And really quickly too. Wow, you're amazing. It's no wonder you've managed to explore so much of the Great Forest already. I hate to admit it, but I really do wanna be like you one day. Hey Ethel, since you beat us, here, take this too. Meh, go ahead, it won't bite. It's not like it's hard to find more. You should be able to refine all those into something useful. I hope they'll be useful to you when you're out exploring the Great Forest. Oh, super nett.
Ich meine, Golderz ist nicht verkehrt. Kann ich hier schon neue Waffen kaufen? Hast du neue Sachen im Angebot? Shortstart? Nee. Immer noch die gleiche Scheiße. Okay, jetzt muss ich zur Mine runter. Gehe ich zumindest mal von aus, dass es bei der Mine sein wird. Da ist er.
Hey there, Ado. Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Man, I really appreciate you. Of all people agreeing to help us out. So, how about it? You ready to lend me a hand? Accept. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Right, then let's get to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. Alright, what I'd like you to do is mine this area. Looks familiar. It showed this is where that monster appeared before. Because of that, it's too risky for us regular miners to dig here, and we are forced to abandon it. But you hold the other story. At all. Anyway, getting down to business. I want to use this pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in the time provided. Naturally, gold is the ore I'm most interested in. I'm not going to give you the specific amount to dig, but you'll be paid based on how much you're able to mine. So, well, go for the gold. The more gold ore you dig out, the more money you'll get. So give it everything you've got. And oh, and anything other than gold ore doesn't count. So you're free to take it with you, finders keepers. In effect, the more you dig, the more you get. So the bottom line is keep digging, don't stop for anything. I think that should about covers matters. Did you get out all that? I sure did. Excellent. Well then, let's see what you've got. Dig up as much within the time limit, alles klar. Ich bin Minenarbeiter. Alle Steine weg. Ah, hier sind noch mehr. Ist kein weiterer mehr. Das sollten alle gewesen sein. Nice job, Ado. Did you get a good workout? All right. Then let's see how you did. Looks like you dug out 8 pieces of ore in total. Should be plenty. And here's your reward. Something else on your mind? Primeval Land, sorry, never heard of it. I did hear someone discovered a village in a forest recently. If you can believe that? Wait, that was you, wasn't it? I just never stop blowing people's minds. Sorry, I can't be any more helpful, but good luck finding whatever it is you're looking for. And thanks again for your help. Miners Wanted. So, das war alles, ne? Oder ist da noch eine? Ne, das waren alle Quests. Gut. Dann würde ich sagen, machen wir hier kurz einen kleinen Break und sehen uns danach gleich wieder. Ich denke mal, dann geht's in die Taverne und Durin wieder treffen und fragen, wie es gelaufen ist. Vielleicht hat er eine Info rausgefunden, also von daher
Machen wir gleich weiter. Froh, schon froh sein. Bis gleich rein. Euer Silvarius. Be right back. Au!